Would you look at that? Call of Duty, the first Call of Duty actually. What do you have here? You got disc 1. Just gonna turn the disc 1, and then you have disc 2, and this is the whole game. Don't need internet. What is going on with the gaming industry? I think the bubble has burst. It's getting crazy now. Yo, what up everyone, it's Kozy. Welcome back to it. Let us discuss the huge PlayStation news that has come out recently. Sony's killing physical games. Yeah, this is crazy, guys. I don't know whether to laugh or take it really seriously. I'm just gonna have to look at my PS5 Pro, look at the disc drive I bought for it, and just start kind of bawling my eyes out. Sony has announced that from January 2028, new PlayStation games will no longer be produced physically. No discs anymore is actually crazy. Like, I have a PS5 Pro, and when I bought it, my plan was definitely to buy secondhand games. I have the physical disc attachment that I bought when I bought the PlayStation 5 Pro. I knew it. Like, I was like, I'm probably gonna want to buy secondhand games that are quite cheap at this point in time. Games I've missed in the past that I haven't gotten to play. I mean, I've been playing Demon Souls at the moment. Great game, very difficult though. Just games that I've missed in the past. Like, the physical ownership is just so great, you know, popping in that disc and playing a game. But yeah, I'm just completely surprised by this move and the fact that it's actually happening. You know, ownership provides customers with options. You know, you just walk into a shop, you get the game, and you pop it in your computer or your console, and it worked, you know. But nowadays, physical disc is basically you buying a license to be able to play the game, because most of the games or the data that's printed on the disc is not the full game in its entirety. It is probably just the license or a part of the game, and then once you pop it in, it needs to install whatever's on the disc to your console, but then there's definitely an update that comes up. That's generally the cadence and what happens with new releases at this point in time. And I know it's a bit of a bummer, but also, I mean, it was coming anyway, you know. We have the proliferation of the Steam platform and digital games on that platform completely, as well as Epic Game Store and the Game Pass as well. So we're heading in that direction anyway, but I think to completely remove it as an option is problematic. I mean, some people, internet is not necessarily a big thing. They don't really play online games that much. Like, they would rather go to a store, purchase a game, and pop it in their console or their computer. Well, no longer computer. I mean, computer, that's phased out. I mean, I guess PC games makes sense. We've been digital for quite some time, but with consoles, it's just crazy. I cannot imagine a future where, let's say, PlayStation 6 comes out as a digital only console, which probably might be. Let me just say it's going to be a full digital only console, and I cannot imagine anyone forking out money to purchase a digital only console. Then that's just the generation. Like, ownership is completely digital. Games can be taken away at any point, you know. Games can be, I mean, I do not get it. It's crazy. But at least there's a time gap that has been given. I mean, 2028 from Sony's side. But, you know, most of the games we buy are basically digital at this point in time, and it is a bummer. I think enjoy it while it lasts, man. Especially for people who collect games. It's very important to them. Like, owning the physical disc and being able to have that copy with them. But obviously lately, especially with PlayStation 5 games, the whole game is not on the disc. And I think also GTA 6 launching as only digital only, I'm not sure they're actually going to do a physical edition. There are reports that they might do it sometime after launch. But I think GTA 6 kind of was the nail in the coffin, and I think publishers are just going to go in this direction, to be honest with you. And they'll chalk it up to saying they're saving on production costs, because obviously this, like, producing this is kind of physical. You have everything, print, you got price tags and all of that. There's a lot of stuff or processes that go into actually making the physical disc. But a lot of games also are quite large today, so fitting them on, I think most PlayStation 5 discs are Blu-ray discs, right? Most of the game's not going to fit on that. And I mean, I remember a time when, even on my end, back in the day, I've owned games which have 2 discs. Both the whole game like was on 2 discs, so you'd kind of install both at the beginning. This was on PC. You know what, actually I'm gonna go fetch an example of it and I'll show you what I mean. All right, I've come back with interesting examples. Actually, the fact that I have these is quite wild. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. We got Order of the Phoenix. I don't know why I have Harry Potter Order of the Phoenix, because it doesn't have 2 discs in here. But look at this. When did this come out? Like 2003. Oh my god. 2003. You had your wonderful PC game. 2 discs. Of course, the first disc has the game on it, but the other one has a manual. But I have a really good example of one that has 2 discs where the game both fits on it. Would you look at that? Call of Duty, the first Call of Duty actually. What do you have here? You got disc 1. Just gonna turn the disc 1, and then you have disc 2, and then you have the installation code. I think most games had this, or PC games had this installation code. I think this was to kind of verify that you actually had the game after you've installed it and put it into your computer. And this is the whole game. Don't need internet. Just play it. So yeah, as I was talking about it, or as I was mentioning, yeah, GTA 6 is kind of, it's having an impact on the industry. The fact that they're going digital first is actually quite crazy. And nowadays, if I look at the comparison of how games launch, obviously on console, they don't have, you're basically gonna get a cover like this if they do decide to print a cover, and then you'll get a lovely code in there, that's your installation code, and then that's it. That's the future we're in. Oh my god. It's crazy. I think everyone is just kind of shocked. It's really shocking, to be honest with you. It's just crazy. It's weird. We've had cartridges in the past. We've had discs. Yeah, it's just the fact that physicalized stuff it's going to be going away. Like, I mean, even in the PC side, cloud gaming is going to become big at some point. But the joy of building a PC, like when I built my PC and putting it together and then turning it on, and the joy I got from that, the physicality of that is just amazing, you know, and that'll be going away one day. But anyway, yeah, that's all I wanted to speak about today. It is crazy. This future is inescapable, to be honest with you, and our hobby is kind of, yeah, the gaming industry is going to crash anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching this, guys. This has been Kozy. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever that video will be. Cheers.